happens when the one system designed to save your life decides you're not worth saving? This is a true story, and it is not a comfortable one. John's story begins without warning. A sudden, violent attack, unbearable pain, relentless vomiting. His body is failing, and he knows it, so he does what any of us would do. He goes to the emergency room. And then another, and another. What should have been a safety net becomes something else entirely, a revolving door, endless, exhausting, and increasingly life-threatening. John knows his condition, and he knows what medication has worked before, so he asks for it. That request changes everything. In hospital after hospital, physicians stop listening. They stop investigating, and they reach the same conclusion. Drug seeker, addict, junkie, case closed. A potentially fatal illness is dismissed, not through confusion, through stigma. When a patient knows too much about their own pain, the system stops seeing a patient, it sees a problem, and that problem becomes John. But when the doctors walk out, the nurses step in. They listen, they advocate, they fight. And in John's story, that fight saves his life, again and again and again, especially one nurse, Amber. In a system that repeatedly fails him, these caregivers refuse to. They become the difference between neglect and survival. Outside the hospital, life continues. Seasons change, relationships begin and end. But inside the system, John's fight never stops. This is one of the quiet truths of serious illness. The world keeps moving, even when your life is standing still. And that isolation is something most people never see. Until now. John's story isn't rare. Across the United States, patients with chronic or poorly understood conditions face the same treatment. They are dismissed, mislabeled, and denied care. They are failed by a system that fears liability more than suffering, that treats pain like a character flaw and advocacy like addiction. This film is more than a story. It is a fight, a 58-minute argument for 3 simple rights: to be believed, to be treated, and to live. This is the true story of one man's battle against a broken system and the nurses who refuse to let it kill him. Watch the film, share the story, because somewhere right now, someone is John.